What's up, YouTube? Coming back with episode 4. Today we're going to talk about cameras. Well, not only cameras, and more has to do about the marketplace, where a lot of people on Facebook right now are buying used items and stuff like that to save money. I am one of those people who go on the marketplace from time to time, see what they got, see if there's anything out there that maybe I can use for maybe like lenses, different types of um, things that you could buy on Facebook at the marketplace. And we're going to go start off there. The camera I'm filming with right now is the A7 III. The A7 III is kind of an older camera, like 2 or 3 years old. Could be older, but as far as I know, it's 2 or 3 years old. And when I decided I was going to do YouTube, I started looking into cameras, started looking into the capabilities, picture quality, all that stuff, just like anybody would do if they're trying to actually do this. So I was doing my research, and I was going to buy a Canon camera. I was waiting for the EOS R5 from Canon. They were going to take a while to send it because they're on back order, just like almost any new camera you can get now. And I saw it, luckily it was on back order, because then all these issues started coming up. Things started coming up where there was a problem with it. So I decided to change my mind. I went with Sony, and I decided to check out the A7 III, see its capabilities and stuff like that. I had another camera on order though. The A7III was on order, and while I was waiting for the A7S III, because it's also on back order, I started looking through the marketplace, and I saw the A7 III, and I'm thinking, well, you know, A7 III, A7S III is just, I mean, it's just a letter, so maybe it ain't too much difference on maybe quality of picture and everything. And I found out that the megapixels are a little bit higher on this one. Maybe the video ain't as great as the A7S III, but it's comparable. I feel like I don't have any issues with this so far, but that's where I go back to the marketplace and trying to let me try to warn you about buying electronics or used devices on the marketplace. So I saw this camera. I thought, looks brand new in the pictures. Everything looked great on it. So I thought, well, I can always just try it out. He has a lens available so that I can check it out, and maybe I'll even buy the lens. So I did. And I put it on, checked everything I could, made sure there was nothing broken on the inside. The sensor was good. The lens was okay. It was a cheaper lens, but it worked, and it was a Sony lens. It just wasn't maybe one of their better lenses. It was the 24-70, the one that comes with it as part of the package if you buy a lens with it, because most of these cameras don't even come with a lens. So I looked at it as much as I could looking at it. Well, I get it home. I'm getting ready to start YouTube. This was a month ago, a month and a half ago actually, and I was looking at it, at the camera, and trying to figure out, like, I mean, everything was good on it until I plugged in a microphone. And the first thing I did was go to YouTube, because if you're going to try to find out any information on certain things, Google, YouTube are going to help you with that. So I went, looked on YouTube about common issues with camera, and guess what the common issue was? the mic jack is commonly broken, easily broken. Well, I looked at another YouTube channel and they said something about it costing up to $400 just to fix the mic jack. I was kind of wondering when I went to go pick up this camera why he focused so much on, oh, I only used it uh, for photos. It was only used for photos. And he was pushing photos so much that I was like, oh, well, if you just used it for photos, he used the Jedi mind trick on me. Well, I didn't check anything else. I really couldn't check the mic, and it's really hard to do. What I should have did, and what I would implore you to do if you buy anything from the marketplace, especially something like electronics, because you're gonna right now. What's hard to get? You got the PS5 and the Xbox X series or S series, depending on which ones you want. And if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna buy those items, ask for the store receipt, because he told me he didn't have it that long, and if he didn't have it that long, it would say on the receipt when he bought it, and it would also allow me at least the manufacturer's warranty, because I have the receipt. So if you're thinking of buying a camera or some type of item, make sure that you ask for the receipt. It'll just put away any problems or issues that you might have with the item that you buy. A lot of people are they're upcharging on those PS5s and Xboxes, and myself, I'm an early adopter on electronics, so I try to buy whatever I can. When something comes out, I like to see what it can do, or buy it, because I'm weird like that. So if you're like that, and you need something so bad that you're gonna pay $300 to $400 to $5,000 over price, let me give you my number. Hopefully, I'll have something like that later on. But seriously, you're kind of fueling those people. So I mean, at some point, they're gonna have to sell their stuff, what they have, because they didn't want it. They just bought it to sell it for more money. And then Christmas is coming around. They're down. I heard the other day, my nephew told me that somebody walked out with 2 Xboxes from Walmart, which they were saying that they were only supposed to sell one at a time, but they sold him, that individual, 2 for some reason. And so that individual got to walk out with 2, but who knows? Because he turned around and was trying to sell it for $1,000 each one. So $500 to $1,000. To me, that tells me that he didn't buy them because he's going to use them. He's buying them because he wants extra money. So if you hold off, especially towards Christmas time, those prices will drop like crazy. They're going to try to get what they can going towards Christmas, because they just spent probably the money that they were going to use for Christmas on those items. So give it some time. I'm one of those people that I do like to rush and go buy stuff, but I'll buy it at the store. And if it's not available, I am definitely not going to pay twice as much for an item that I could just wait on. I have the Xbox One X, Xbox One X. So I can't think of anything that I would do differently with that other Xbox. I want it. I'm going to get it. But at the same time, I don't think there's anything that I'm going to do specifically with an Xbox Series X differently that I wouldn't use this one for. I will get the next one because my daughter wants an Xbox, so I'll probably give her this one, and I'll just throw the Xbox Series X over here in the living room. So, but that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about being careful out there when you're in the marketplace, especially with electronics. You never know what you're gonna get when you buy. stuff from there. Luckily, Sony makes a external mic that connects to the top, so that you don't need any wires or any other connection other than that mic. And I got lucky with that. But not everybody's lucky lucky enough to, because it wasn't cheap. I mean, I could either fix the mic jack or buy that separate piece so that I can connect it through analog, because the A7III doesn't really it ain't fully digital as the newer cameras that are coming out. And speaking of newer cameras, I did end up getting the A7III. I don't really do well, I mean, I just opened this channel, so I really don't do unboxings, but here, I'll just do a quick one for you. You got all the pamphlets to show you how it works. I got the warranty. Make sure you buy the warranty, because these cameras are coming with issues. Has a cable. Also has a connector to protect the cables once it's connected to the camera, to the body. You got a strap that comes along with it. Nice leather strap. It says A7III on it. You got the camera, and you got to be, if you're not knowledgeable on cameras, if you don't know, a lot of most of the cameras that are coming out only come like this. They don't come with the lens. So the difference between the A7S III and the A7III is you got a fold out or extendable viewer, LCD panel, so that you can watch what you're doing. It's mostly for vloggers and stuff like that. I'm going to be mostly doing this, so this is probably overkill as far as what I need, but I had it ordered before I bought the A7III, and I didn't really think about what I would need specifically. You know, I'm not going to be shooting in low light. I'm not going to be shooting in different, you know, crazy scenarios. I'm basically going to be doing this. You get the charger with it, which is cool, and I believe the battery. Oh, the power cable to the charger. That's good, because also when I got the other the A7III right there, it didn't come with a cable so that I can charge it. So I had to get my own, use one of my older cables to use it, which my phones don't really use those cables anymore. But I found one that I had before. Then you got your battery. So this is it right here. I know this was kind of all over the place, talking about different technology, but you just got to be careful. You got to be, I mean, some of this stuff you have is pretty expensive. It can be pretty expensive if you don't watch out. So, or be careful what you're buying. So this is just a quick video. Probably not quick. I don't even know how long this took. So, but when I start using this camera, then I'll probably get an idea of how long a lot of these videos take. So make sure that you like and subscribe. I know, like I said, I'm getting used to the flow of some of these videos. This is my fourth one, episode 4. So bear with me. They'll get better as I go through. I was trying to get my my son to drive up here so that we can do a challenge this weekend. But it's gonna be weather's gonna be kind of messed up over there. So I was like, well, I'll just drive over there. So I'll be over there hanging out with my son. He's in college right now, so I'll be over there hanging out for the weekend. So I appreciate those of you that have already subscribed. Don't forget to like. Also, if you can, share it.